The school shooting today at Wilmer Hutchins. You know what some of the comments are saying? Some of the comments were saying, was the guy, was the shooter, or was he being bullied is the reason why he shot? There were a lot of jokes in there. A lot of people saying, oh, well, did we raise money for the shooter? Was he being bullied? That was not equal force with Austin Metcalf. We know that. We know that. But Wilmer Hutchins is a black school. We know this. We don't have no image of the shooter. They said that he hasn't been caught yet. I said, this is the reason why my child don't go to public school. Even when I had my children in school, I had them at a Christian private school. Now, not everybody can do that, and I get that. And I'm not saying my children have never been to public school, but what I'm saying is that I purposely don't put them in certain schools that have the tendency to have that kind of activity. But nowadays, you don't know where it's going to happen. You don't know where somebody's going to misbehave and think that using a deadly weapon is equal to whatever was happening to them, whether they were being bullied or not. And so all of the comments are saying, oh, was he being bullied? Is that the reason why that he shot at everybody? Then it should be justified, because people are going to say that because of what is going on in this world. See, it goes back to children not being taught that life is important. Your life is important. Another person's life is important, no matter how upset you are. There's always a way to handle things properly and decently and in order with equal force. I'm not trying to make it about the Austin Metcalf thing. We know that Carmelo got out of jail and he's home. We know that they raised money, and it's being reported that they used the money to buy another house. Some people are saying they bought another house to get from where they were. Listen, bottom line is these children are out of control and they don't fear God. As a matter of fact, they don't fear anything. 4 children from Hutchins had to go to the hospital. I think it was 3 that was shot. 4 that was said that 4 were injured. So I'm assuming all 4 were shot. But this is the whole point. It's not just about Hutchins School. It's not just about Wilmer Hutchins. It's not just about Austin Metcalf and the Carmelo Anthony situation, the tragedy that happened to that baby that died. And also the tragedy of that boy making a terrible decision that he now has to live with for the rest of his life. And a bunch of black people gassing him up saying he made the right decision to end somebody's life just because somebody put their hands on him, allegedly. He's going to have to live with that. You guys need to think long and hard about what you're supporting these days, because the Most High God is sitting above and he's watching you. He's watching what you are pushing. He's watching what you're supporting. And you better be very careful. Bad world we're living in right now, where you don't even know if you can just go to school just to learn. We didn't have that issue back then. We didn't. People used to get jumped. Matter of fact, they used to schedule fights. They'll be like, oh, so-and-so is getting off at this bus stop, and that's where they're going to fight at. That's what they did back in the day. I know. I remember it. I remember it. People fought, and then when you lost, you went to school and you just took your butt whooping. He was like, all right, I get them next time. But did nobody come back with no deadly force? It was equal. But we're not living in that time anymore. What a shame.